So let's say we have a processor on the top layer, and there are a few bottlenecks. Here's a bottleneck. I'll show later how to untangle it, and over here it's simpler. For example, this trace passes pretty close to that pad, and there's not much clearance here. By the way, with differential pairs, you can route them without bending like this. You can bring the differential pair out differently. Let me do it. It's not showing. Yeah, let's make it show, because otherwise it'll be hard to navigate. So you can route it out from here first with a short segment like this. And here as well, you can bring it out something like this, closer, right? We remove the little tails, and then we continue as a diff pair. So we take the diff pair. Basically, you do need to keep these edges aligned properly. Connect them here. You can shift it a little to make it look nicer, but in any case, there's more space here. Then we can bring this trace out like this, and it goes on. The main thing is that right here, you also have to work with the available space. I'm moving it by hand now, but you can pull this closer here, and then this will go straighter. You'll have more clearance. Also here, you can untangle this area. Move this trace a bit this way, that trace a bit that way. See, it already shows that the clearance isn't maintained between this trace and this one. If we delete this, then we need to drop this trace down here like this. Now everything is fine. And now we can shift over as much as the clearance allows and exit spokojnie here, and then connect somewhere over here. The only thing is you can miss on width. You can do it differently. Route from this side instead. Okay, now the width is correct. Great, all clearances are fine. Now the fun part. It seems like this trace goes here, and this one goes there. If we let one of them pass through here, ideally, we need to swap these two traces or swap these two. It's easier to swap this one with this one, because if we try to pass this one through here, we still have a differential pair. We can route it differently. Bring it out not like this, but directly, shifting closer near the pads. Near the contact pads you can. How to say it? For example, we can bring it out like this, even closer, as much as clearance allows, and that gives us even more room. And now we'll have to delete this entire trace and reroute it, and reroute that one too. So we go through here, it's blocking us because something is already routed here. Oh, that's why. Okay, we'll shift it. Now here we can exit to this side. For the differential pair, we can shift a bit, just not over a long section, of course. We'll keep it shorter, like this, only so we can get through. So, little by little, everything has to be nudged around. This isn't a differential pair, we can move it. This can also be moved. There is room. Okay. Now. We'll have to route this spot manually. Dalshu, we can route it as a differential pair, and we also move this closer. Then from here on, the differential pair goes with its clearances, we widen out, and off we go. And here we route this trace nicely. Say, where we need it, over here, like this. And this one we can easily bring in straight as well. So all that's left is to connect them. Connect this diff pair now, if it allows. I think this. Aga. Oops, selected too much. Okay, I'll turn off the alignment for now. In general, what's left is just small details. Move things a little here. With differential pairs, and with traces in multiple layers, that's important. Okay, fine. It highlights too much at once. Let's say we connect here. Let's try. Nope, it won't let it out. Then we can do it like this, as much as the clearance allows here, and then continue. What if we route it as a diff pair right from the start? Will it allow it? Their calculation algorithms aren't great. Oh, there we go. I'm not sure the clearances are all okay there. Okay, go. All right. I feel like it's not exactly what we need. Okay, here it is. So basically, we just need to adjust how much we're length matching the traces here to 13.4. Okay, no, we turned alignment back on again. So the length is 13.4 millimeters. I wouldn't set the maximum amplitude too large. Minimum 0.4, minimum 0.2. The interval is also 0.4, and we stretch it gradually. The interval can be reduced like this. Here we can do it this way, so there's room for length matching. So we end up at 13, sure, the zigzags are big. You can make the intervals smaller. We got length 10.4. We can make the intervals tighter and also do the differential pair the same way. Let's try 0.2. Now it's 12.3, so we increase a bit more. We need 14 or 13.4. 13.4 done. 13.399. 13.260. Here we can probably tweak more. The others are 13.2. So the differential conductors are routed, clearances are fine. Now we only need to align this part too. Align the clocks and tidy up the differential pair. That's it. In principle, you can untangle everything, just carefully without rushing. Not rushing is hard when time is tight, but it's totally doable to route it all out.